quickly here so that you can see this language that I've been using. God is a great peacemaker. God saw, God immersed into the center. God contended in costly, creative ways. And ultimately, God restored the world through the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. If that's true, then here's the question that haunts me. It keeps me up at night. If God waged a decisive peace in Jesus and at work, then why do we live in a world that's so divided? Why do we live in a world where right now there are over 50 armed conflicts? Why do we live in a world where people are choosing the uncertainty of water over the violence of life on land? Why is it that migrants are fleeing unthinkable violence in their homelands in order to pursue not just a future, but life, the opportunity for prolonged life in a country that is not their own? If God waged such a decisive peace, then why is the indigenous community locked in cages all throughout our country? And why are our indigenous sisters disappearing and nobody knows a thing about it? If God's peace was so decisive, then why is a global pandemic ravaging the globe at the moment? This, as a matter of fact, was a picture, an aerial picture that was taken in Argentina 2 days ago, just simply in preparation of the deaths that are certain to occur in one small village in Argentina. If God's peace was so decisive, then why are Black lives continuously extinguished, prematurely extinguished by white vigilantes and police? Why is it that we're about to enter into what might be the most tumultuous, divisive, violent election season in the history of our country? If God's peace was so divisive, then why are all of these realities here? Let me offer two ideas really quickly. One is this: the cross freed us from the power of sin, but not the presence of it. We still search for the fruit of power. We keep on reaching for it. I do every single day, and I bet you do too. And so every time I reach for the fruit of power, shalom continues to shatter. And I reach for the fruit of power implicitly and complicitly. And so I've been groomed to flourish, to win within a system that is designed for people who look like me at the expense of people who do not. Every single day that I remain indifferent to that reality, I continue to reach for the fruit of power, and shalom continues to shatter. Second thing, I think we live in a space of mission confusion. We're not clear on the what, how, where, and when. And so part of the reason the world looks like it looks in light of a decisive peace waged by Jesus is because people like you and I have been groomed into a faith where we've been told to be smart, be nice, and be socially satisfied so that we can go to heaven when we die, rather than to actually join God in bringing heaven here.